It's an incredible privilege to serve. My parents became refugees when the Nazis invaded Poland in 1939. They came to this country with almost nothing, and were still able to give their children every opportunity to succeed. They taught me never to take freedom for granted, to be thankful for those who have sacrificed on our behalf, and to treat every person with respect and dignity. That's what Katie and I have tried to teach our boys. And it's why when I became mayor 8 years ago, I put those pictures on the wall. No matter how overwhelming our problems seem, when I see those faces, I'm reminded that people have overcome much, much bigger problems. And there sure as hell are some things worth fighting for. Right now, we have a crisis of leadership in county government. Rob Astorino is running the most right-wing and short-sighted administration in the modern history of Westchester, borrowing to cover a deficit while our tax burden goes up, harsh cuts in services that impact families and children, out of touch with our mainstream values.
The fact that Rob Astorino's brought gun shows back to Westchester County, it's made us much less safe here.
Rob Astorino is blocking investment and infrastructure that's costing us jobs.
His policies have not only limited job growth, but he's not taking advantage of the potential for Westchester County.
Rob Astorino is against a woman's right to choose. He is also against marriage equality, which is unthinkable in today's world.
He just has these archaic views that don't reflect where we are as a community anymore.
But even worse than what Rob Astorino has done wrong is what he's failing to do at all. He's not planning for our future. In New Rochelle, we've taken a forward-looking approach, and it's making a difference.
Under Noam Bramson's leadership, we have a thriving downtown New Rochelle.
Hundreds of millions of dollars in new investments, the lowest crime rate in about 40 years. That's why we decided to do a restaurant here in New Rochelle. And in a week, we're going to be doubling our size.
Every community is facing big fiscal challenges. We want to keep investing in our future, and we have to respect taxpayers. That means finding new ways to save money.
He's saving money all over the place. I mean, he's from little things like more efficient light bulbs here in New Rochelle to big things like partnering with neighboring communities to deliver services more efficiently.
New Rochelle has the lowest tax rate of any urban center in Westchester County, primarily because of the efficiencies that the government has brought into the town.
The sustainability plan that Noam has produced here in New Rochelle is leading the way to future growth for the community and, in fact, to saving money for the residents.
I've known Noam for over 20 years. We've worked together on a whole range of issues. He is a person totally committed to public service, and he has good judgment. There is no question in my mind that he would be a great leader for Westchester County.
In Westchester, we need a strategy to grow our economy, cut the waste and duplication in government, and protect our quality of life. Let's start with making it easier for municipalities and school districts to work together. Share road paving contracts to get more bang for our buck when it comes to infrastructure. Organize ambulance service around hospitals instead of municipal lines. We'd have better response times and lower expenses. A regional approach to flood mitigation. Water doesn't care what town it's in, it's going to flow to the lowest point. Then let's have the right kind of growth that revitalizes our cities while protecting our environment. That takes good planning right now. And let's make sure we uphold our commitment to middle-class families, to seniors, and to the most vulnerable. We're all in this together. I've always been grateful to grow up in Westchester, and Katie and I feel so lucky to be raising our kids here. I want our boys and everyone's kids to have a chance to achieve their potential and to see Westchester as a place to call home. I know we've got big challenges, but when I think about what my parents overcame, when I think about the diversity and talent in this county, when I think about all the assets we can enlist to build a brighter future for every one of us, I couldn't be more hopeful, and I can't wait to get to work.